But this is really just a sort of a group icon. I can take all the games on my device and group it under one icon. Um, when you actually install Game Command and run it for the first time, it looks at all the APKs on your particular device. And if any of those games are already in the game pack, it'll automatically add it to my games. But then for games that aren't even in the game pack, if you just want an area where you can group all your games under one icon, you can go under here and edit games. And what this allows you to do is it actually shows all the APKs on your particular device. But for all the ones that are games, you can easily just add those games over into your group and then get out of here. And then some other nice features. So it's a nice group capability. I know other people have written apps just for that, but the idea then is we're going to add more additional sort features. So then you can sort the games by the last time I played, or my most popular ones. You could, or alphabetically, or by publisher. So we'll have some additional sort features. So to kind of better manage your games on your device under your under one icon. So get out of here and look at the features. So this features section is like the main function of the actual Game Command. So these are all the games that are being pulled down that are available in the game pack that are actually available and run and work for this particular device. And this is a sample of games that you would see. And up top, these are the games that will promote that might be special or super enhanced, depending on what it is, or bigger brand names that come over. This one in particular, Desert Winds, is a free mini game that we had developed, and basically it's a free game, and then at the very end there's a little teaser that actually shows you the next version that we're doing of that game with our in-house game studio. But it's certain games like that will highlight through a banner, and then once you actually purchase the game, it'll actually drop all the way to the bottom, so you don't have that banner at the top every time you're going into the feature section. And so this is dynamic. It'll get updated every time you launch. It just checks to see if there's any update in the actual game list of games that are available. So it'll pull down an updated list for when you want to go look at new games. And then I've already bought some of these games, but let me show you. Let me go up here. Let me show you like Gun Brothers. So I go in here and I look at Gun Brothers. There's a little trailer, screenshots. Sort of more of an instant access is a lot of the similar data that you would see on the Android marketplace, and then the cost. And if you actually want to purchase this game and you hit get it, that'll direct you right into the Android market to actually buy it. So it's just a nice discovery app in terms of information and what's available. If I go into my games, you'll see some of these games actually have watermarks. So these are games that were over and featured, and I purchased them for my device. And they had these watermarks over there, so they actually show you which ones are exclusive or which ones have been enhanced. And then even after you purchase it, those watermarks will come over under my games, group icon. So once you start purchasing games, you'll still know which ones are been enhanced or featured for Snapdragon. And then just the last little feature is really to aggregate maybe a bunch of gaming news out in the industry. We don't filter it or anything. We're pulling from a few different sources for a lot of the latest gaming news. We're going to update that so you can then start editing your own RSS feeds, and also change the interface a little bit more to make it more user-friendly. But the general idea is it's sort of a nice application that kind of a centerpiece for gaming. Like, here's all my games under my games. Here's all the featured games or games that have been optimized for my particular device, and then here's like the latest gaming news. So it's kind of all in one place. And then the next version we'll end up putting in landscape mode and also getting it available for tablet. So right now it's running on all the smartphones.